Hello Capricorns, and welcome to your June 2020 general reading. This reading will be for Capricorn sun, moon, and rising signs. If you don't know your moon and rising sign, there's a link in my description. You can click on that. And you can also Google what your moon and rising sign is using your birthday and the time that you were born. And I highly recommend that you watch the videos for your moon, rising, and even your Venus sign. This way you can get more clarity for the month of June. And in case the messages here don't resonate with you, they may resonate better in your moon, rising, or Venus sign videos. So check those out as well, okay? All right, Capricorns. If you are new to my channel, I always encourage you to comment your birthdays down in the comments section. Represent for Capricorn gang. And the last thing I just wanted to tell you guys is that I started a Patreon page. I'm going to make some adjustments to like the pricing and what I'll be offering. I'm still trying to figure out, what to put on the Patreon page that would be of significance to you guys. So definitely comment anything you want to see, whether that's exclusive love or finance readings, live Q&As with me just to get like mini readings done, or just more exclusive content. So any of those things, I'd be happy to hear your suggestions and what you'd like to see. All right, so let's get into it, Capricorns. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Lots of cards falling already. For the month of June, what is the energy surrounding Capricorns? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the month of June. What's the energy surrounding Capricorns? Sorrow. Okay, Capricorn, some of you could be experiencing some sort of sadness. There could be sorrow around you. We'll definitely clarify a few of these cards and see what exactly is going on for Capricorn. But there is a little bit of sadness here. 5 of Cups energy. About being down about something or disappointed about something. Death. Okay. So something has come to an end, Capricorn, okay? And this is an end that I feel like it's the end of what once was, but it's the beginning of something new. Now, you may not be ready to let go of something, or vice versa. You can always flip the energies. This is a general reading. But there's this sadness around endings, or sadness around deaths, or sadness around extreme sudden change, okay? And we will clarify it. Also, you could be dealing with a Scorpio for some of you out there. And the Cocoon. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of sadness or disappointment that's happened, and it's kind of making you want to be on your own. But you see, this change, this ending is bringing forth major transformation, major evolution. If you think about the cocoon, it's like when the caterpillar goes inside and becomes a butterfly. It's a dark place. There's not a lot going on, but it trusts in the process, right? You have to trust in the process that from this darkness is going to emerge something more beautiful, something bigger, something completely different. So there's a transformation happening here for sure. Some of you may just want to be alone right now, Capricorns. There's something going on here where you want to be to yourself. What's the outcome? How does this energy progress? What is the outcome in the month of June for Capricorns? And then we're going to clarify these cards with the Rider-Waite deck, okay? What is the outcome for Capricorns? Water. Yeah, a lot of you, there's a lot of emotions happening here, Capricorn. You have water here. So this is the element of water. This could include, again, water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be involved in some kind of way. This could represent literal death. If so, my condolences. Or I could just talk about, again, this transformation. Okay, I feel like for many of you Capricorns, and this could definitely have to do with the quarantine, but you feel like you're stuck and a lot is not happening, but I feel like there is transformation happening. You just don't see it, right? Because you're in that dark cocoon. You don't see, sorry about that. Let me turn off these notifications so they don't scare the crap out of us. Okay, so you're not seeing these changes happening and it's making you sad, but let's see how this progresses. 2 more cards and then we're going to clarify. 2 more cards, please, for Capricorn. But I do see a lot of emotions. Your emotions are on high right now in the month of June. Now you have the past. Again, a lot of sentiment around something that's already taken place. Okay, this is something that's come to an end. Something from the past has come to an end. This could be, a past way of living. Maybe you had a job or you had a great career prior to the whole pandemic, and now that's you kind of had to change or evolve, or something you were really passionate about, or a goal that you were really passionate about. You weren't able to move it forward. You have to figure out other ways to achieve what it is that you want. But there's a lot of emotions having to do with the past, still holding on to something from the past, not wanting to accept possibly some of the changes that are happening, because I feel like for a lot of you Capricorns, you're very, how do you say, you're an earth sign, so you like to see results, like tangible results. And I feel like right now a lot is changing, but you're not seeing how this is going to be beneficial to you, or you're not seeing the change, and it's making you a little bit sad. Again, for others of you, there's a need to let something go from the past and move forward, but it's very emotional. It's very hard to just let it go. One more card, and then we're going to clarify for Capricorns. One more card. And this card also fell while we were initially doing your reading. You have the Teacher here at the bottom of your deck. So this is definitely going to be a growing pain. It's going to be a lesson. I see a lot of communication, around something that's happened already. Again, this could talk about communicating with someone from the past, someone that you had a connection with possibly that ended, but there's still so many emotions here that haven't gone away. And there's a lot of communication having to do with the past or something that's already come to pass. So let's clarify and see exactly what's going on for Capricorns. Remember, it'll be different. You have 8 of Cups here as I pick up the deck. It'll be different for everyone. I do see a lot of energy around the water sign here, or just a very emotional situation happening here, but there is a lot of water energy around you Capricorn. So just be mindful that yes, your emotions here, going from the earth to the water, your emotions are going to be very heightened in the month of June. Okay, so be mindful of that. This is going to be a lesson in some way. You're going to be learning something, and you're going to be evolving greatly. Okay, but I know right now in the moment, as the transformation is happening, it doesn't seem very positive, but any kind of transformation, any kind of evolution is always going to be positive in your life, especially if it's something that you need to learn from. So let's see. And sorry, my nose is running a bit, but let's pick up on the energy. Yeah, even here, the 3 of Swords is here. I see the High Priestess is below it. A lot of sadness, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of June. Why is sorrow here? Why is sorrow surrounding Capricorns? Why is sorrow surrounding Capricorns? 2 of Wands. So again, this is talking about decisions needing to be made here. Leaving something in the past and going into a different path, or a different future, or a different energy here. Crossroads as well. Some of you Capricorns, and this again could be vice versa if it's not you, but you may have trouble with letting something go in the month of June here. And you know that you have to make this decision, but you're not happy about it. And why is Death here? Why is Death here for Capricorns? Why is Death here for Capricorns, please, in the month of June? You have 7 of Cups. So again, like I said before, your emotions are going to be very high. Capricorn, be mindful. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment. I feel like you're going to go through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of confusion, a lot of sadness, a lot of feelings coming to the surface that you weren't expecting in the month of June. And for many of you, you may just want to be on your own to try and process all of this, to process, you know, the changes that are happening, to process leaving something behind for good, something that you have deep ties or roots to. Why is the cocoon here? Why is the cocoon here? The Sun card, you see, this is again talking about you coming out of the darkness. Okay, Capricorn, right now you feel like you're in, or you know, you may not feel it now, but maybe early in the month of June, you may feel like things are kind of, you know, glim, I guess is how you would say it. It's very dark. It's very, you know, negative in some kind of way, but there's going to be a lot of positivity coming out of this transformation. There's going to be a lot of light coming out of it. It's almost like you again emerging, being reborn from the situation. And this is a lesson somehow for you, Capricorn, that universe wants you to experience and wants you to go through making some sort of tough decision or tough choice. But if you're able to get through it and take the time and make the changes that you need to, it's going to be positive for you. Why is water here? Why is the element of water here? For Capricorns, why is the element of water here? These two cards coming out again. You know, for a lot of you Capricorns, I feel like you guys are walking away from a water sign. You're moving away from a water sign. This person could be older than you, doesn't have to be. This person could be a father figure, also doesn't have to be. Or it could be, you know, an actual partner. This could also talk about, again, if you're not walking away from a specific person, this is talking about the changes that are happening here for you, okay? Hopefully being able to overcome these emotions that you've been feeling, right? Because you will be emerging as the King of Cups, someone who is in complete control of their emotions, and you're still going to maintain that earth energy about you, where you're able to really balance out these emotions that you've been having and continue to move forward and pursue what it is that is very important to you, and pursue your goals and feel like your normal self again. Now the past is here. Why is the past here? Why is the past here? I have 8 of Wands flipping. Why is the past here? The past may be trying to communicate with you somehow, is what I'm getting. For many of you Capricorns, the past is trying to speak to you. Someone from your past. You may be hearing from like an old friend. Could be hearing from an Aries. Of someone trying to communicate with you. The Devil. Okay, this person definitely, you know, something from the past. And it doesn't have to be a person, okay? But this is your energy coming up now, Capricorn energy. You are somehow tied to the past, or tied to something or someone, or a way of being, a way of doing things that needs to change. This is what universe is trying to teach you. There's something that you used to do that can no longer move forward with you, right? It no longer serves you. You need to change somehow and let something go, right? For some reason, whatever it is that you have to let go, it has a lot of emotional meaning to you, and it's hard to do. But this is something that can no longer aid you in the future. You have to leave it behind. Now communication is here as well. Again, you could have someone trying to communicate with you, trying to rehash something and try to bring up old arguments or old emotions or old ways of being, trying to suck you back in. Why is communication here? Why is communication here? Again, this Emperor energy. There is this very dominant male energy here, okay? This could, for many of you, be an Aries trying to communicate with you, or someone who once had some sort of hold over you, or power or control. They're going to want to communicate with you, or there's going to be some sort of communications here. But also, I feel like you guys are going to be more in your power. You're going to be able to communicate better and from a place of authority as well moving forward, because there is a possibility here that you were having trouble speaking to people or letting people know how you were feeling, right? You were keeping everything bottled inside. And I feel like after you've experienced this change, you're going to be better at communicating with others, better at telling people what's really going on inside of you, Capricorn. And when you're feeling really down and sad, you're going to find a means of expressing yourself that's going to be helpful. So this is all a lesson in growth, all a lesson in letting go of toxic behaviors from the past, people from the past, walking away from situations that have, caused you to feel very emotional or strained emotional, and being a better communicator as well. So June is going to have a lot of changes for you, but it's also going to teach you something that's going to be very valuable moving forward in the future. All right, Capricorns, so that's going to be your reading. If you want to do a private reading with me, the link to my website is down below. It's justreadstarot.com, and I'd be happy to do a reading for you, okay? So Capricorns, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the month of June, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Take care.